All right, welcome to the Gas Mask Podcast. I'm here with Micah, resident genius. Now, the movie started when the podcast did, so if you haven't started the movie, then you're going to have to hear my spiel all over again.
Till you align them correctly. Yeah, I remember this from the second one, because they did a montage.
Is this where Shrek lives?
Yeah, probably. Oh my gosh.
Bold choice to start the movie, honestly.
I love that hair. That's great. Jeez.
Back when people didn't have Netflix on their phones and they were bored as heck on road trips.
Yeah. Back when they didn't have GPS.
I would so fail at navigation.
Yeah, I have trouble now, and we have actual, automated phones that just do it.
I can never tell where to turn. I always turn too early.
Yeah. Judging distance is,
So irritating.
yeah.
Boy, wasn't that exciting.
Oh my god.
He's so squeaky. Alright, those two waving fishermen are writer and director Sam Raimi and producer Robert Tappert.
Oh my gosh.
It's a little cameo for you.
That's cool. Wait, where'd she come from? Wait a second.
She's been here the whole time. Her whole tune on this changed. Just because he was like, it might be kind of nice.
Yeah, whatever. It's totally normal.
Oh, there's the producer again. Off on the right.
What the heck? Nice. I mean, this wasn't shot terribly, honestly. What were they working with?
Oh, very, very low budget. It was funded by Sam Raimi's, friends and relatives. And
Wow.
yeah, they had to go to people's houses. It was a wild campaign to fund a movie.
Huh.
So most movies fake the drive up to a location, but this is the actual drive up to the cabin that the crew took every day.
Huh. That's cool. I mean, it's not really spooky. That's kind of just... I don't know. The ominous music is trying to make it spooky, but...
Have you never been in a scary cabin?
Every cabin I've gone up to is just, dilapidated. But it's not really scary to me. I mean, if it was in the dark, maybe? Okay, guys, I'm going in close now. I'm shocked that like none of them have any weapons or anything. This is like the 19... Wait. When was this?
I want to say... it was filmed in 79.
79?
Yeah.
It's just freshly smoke air.
Yeah, they probably blew out some candles and said, "All right, come in."
This is ominously ambient.
I guess it's just supposed to look like dust or something.
It's just like someone smoked a bunch and then walked away.
I actually found this cabin by accident. They were driving to the place that they thought they were going to film at, which didn't work out. And then they found a real abandoned cabin. I thought, well, okay, it's authentic.
I'm assuming someone owned the property though. But they just didn't.
I have
They're
no
just like,
idea.
you know what? We're just gonna shoot here without any permissions.
Just your typical shed.
Bones hanging off the ceiling.
Yeah.
Normal.
Animal parts, tools.
I mean,
Some dusty Hustler magazines in the corner.
yeah, that would have been realistic for sure. But I don't know about the dangling animals. Mounted animals, maybe.
They did have to make a lot of adjustments to the cabin, though, to make it
Presentable.
semi-bearable. I don't think it was bearable, but they had to take out the ceiling so they could put lights in the roof. They had to take off all the wallpaper, knock down a few walls.
Oh my gosh. Well,
And, of course, it goes without saying the interior is the same as the exterior. Another thing that's unusual for movies. But don't get too excited. The cabin is since burned down.
well,
Don't really know how it happened. There are lots of different stories. They like to make up different ones each time they go to a Comic-Con or whatever. Sometimes they say, "Oh, a group of crazy hooligans did it," or "Oh, we burned it down when it was over because we just hated it," or
it was cursed. We had to burn it to the ground. Oh my gosh. SpongeBob. That's a bit concerning.
just a little bit. I love how she's not going to check for it. She's like, "All right, time to have a nice little dinner." Oh well, the booze will make me forget.
Yeah, no, I won't bring it up at all.
No one needs to know about what I saw. May just be a living thing under
I
there.
was hallucinating.
It's okay. Watch for the hand. Yeah, I mean, there's gotta be evil spirits down there. Gosh, you're stupid.
I just imagine the cameraman just pointing up and looking at all their faces and how stupid it looks.
It's a fun job.
And they have to look down at the camera without actually reacting to it. Yeah, woman, get down there. Why wouldn't you turn on the flashlight before you go down there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna walk down and
waste the batteries. Yeah.
My 5 seconds of more battery use. You didn't even turn it on. It's not even the same trap door, is it?
Nope.
That's way too big.
Yeah, the cabin didn't have a cellar. They dug a hole in the ground and built half a staircase.
Yeah, it's just like way bigger. That's interesting.
All of the scenes where they're in the cellar are filmed in a cellar of a farmhouse in Michigan.
Oh.
Which is actually where they wanted to film the whole movie. But the Michigan winters are, so cold they thought it would be uncomfortable. So they went looking for a place to film in Tennessee where it's supposed to be warm in the winter. Mm-hmm. And, of course, it was the coldest winter that Tennessee has ever had.
Well, sometimes it's just be like that.
Cute shoes.
Yeah, those are not the right shoes to be wearing. You think the lantern would light up a lot more than that?
Well, lantern technology was not as good in the 70s. Fire was just,
I feel like that lantern's fake.
Maybe. It looks like they really lit it, but yeah, it's kind of like...
Doesn't give off light. Maybe it does, I don't know.
It doesn't look like it's doing much.
No. I think it might be like a electric one, or maybe. That just shows it. Doesn't actually have flame. What a face.
Looked like he broke the doorknob.
Man, they're really drawing this out.
Yep, this last room of the cellar is Sam Raimi's garage.
Nice.
You notice they covered it up with that little blackout. And his garage will make another appearance, actually.
He's just trying to put himself all in this movie, isn't he? Wow, you think? That's a good idea, buddy.
Yeah, he's a real smart boy.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Look at all these drawings.
Oop, flasher demon.
Whoa. I hate you, Jimmy. Whoa. You think they're actually playing the audio?
Probably not.
They don't look very... They look like they just said, sit down and act enthusiastic. Or, like, concerned.
True. Well, the scene was supposed to be more interesting. The scene was supposed to have them all smoking marijuana. But for some reason, the cast decided to do it for real, and it just made them act like lunatics.
Well...
So you just get this.
They're like, this is not gonna work.
Yeah.
They could have just pretended to smoke marijuana. But no. I feel like it would have to come from an actual person. I don't know. I don't know the rules.
What a spectacular special effect.
Yeah.
For budget reasons, all the windows are real glass. They didn't use, sugar glass or anything like that. So they basically just got everyone clear of the window and hit it.
That seems a bit...
Dangerous? Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's more realistic, but... I didn't know they used sugar glass in...
Yeah, especially when people have to, jump through windows and stuff.
Yeah.
Because, it breaks easier, too.
I didn't think about that. What? Why are you listening?
It's what I said, without the internet, just bored as hell.
So you want to listen to the storm?
Listen to the storm. Such a romantic line.
Just read a book or something at that point, I don't know.
Who needs Gone with the Wind? We've got... Why don't we
Storm.
sit up and listen to the storm?
What is that?
It's an Adventure Time watch.
Dude, that's epic.
Would be.
What is What is going on with those close-up shots?
Ooh. Nice close-up on Bruce's unibrow.
I hate this.
What are you talking about? Finest filmmaking I've ever seen.
No.
And yes, they were aware of how ugly that is, but it was what they could afford.
What, the weird little magnifying thing?
Yeah.
The heck is it for? It's just jewelry.
Yeah, it's supposed to be jewelry.
Age.
She is a good actress, in and out of the narrative.
I don't know. I don't have a keen eye for specific actors. I just kind of take it all as, I don't know.
I was just making a joke about her lying. I mean, I guess she's okay as an actress.
I can't tell. You're the movie buff.
I mean, you'd have to be pretty tough to endure a movie shoot like this, so...
Well, whether or not
I suppose so.
Whether or not you endure or are actually good at it, it's different, I guess.
Yeah. Now, one of the goals in costuming was to dress the characters as neutrally as possible so that it wouldn't look like they were in the 70s, and it would give kind of a timeless horror movie look. But in my opinion, they should have taken hair into account as well.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that's what really does it.
I guess that's neat that they try to make it, like, not seem as in one time.
Yeah, it was a good idea to try.
But yeah, the hair is kind of what made the...
There are definitely horror movies that are dated rather horribly.
Yeah. How would you go out in your... Like, what are you thinking, honestly?
Yeah, I don't know what she expects to find.
I wonder how many fog machines it took to make that.
I have no idea.
Jaeden, you didn't think about that, did you?
Oh, gosh, yeah, I should have researched it more. I should have done the math.
Math. Yes. I need to know. The audience needs to know.
I'm gonna get angry comments about it. What about the fog machines?
I need to know this information. Again, why are you just wandering in the woods, you psychopath?
Yeah, did she want to get eaten by the wolves?
Yeah, probably.
She knows someone's out there, but she's looking to get attacked by the angry hobo.
What? She is actually insane.
She's looking for something to react to.
Oh, is this? Oh my gosh. No.
So the tree vines wrapping around her is just them wrapping it around her and then pulling it off and putting the film in reverse.
Oh. That's actually clever. Wait, she'd die? She dies, I would think. gosh.
It's another reverse shot.
Uh-oh.
So tree rape was actually never the intention. As they were filming it, they kept adding onto it and adding more and more and more, and they never realized how horrifying it would really be when assembled.
So they didn't think about this.
No. And Sam Raimi has since said that he really regrets it.
Why?
It was actually the producer's idea to have that happened. And there was a woman who, came out of it saying that whoever came up with that had to be the biggest sicko alive. And she later married him,
Oh my
not
gosh.
knowing that he had come up with it.
No way. That's just... Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Why is
It's
that in the movie?
really complicated, yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's like the evilest of evil, so...
I mean, true, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I guess. It's like, the rest of the movie wasn't like, totally insane when it came to that, probably. I would think. It was more just gore and violence and stuff.
Yeah, I think it was just kids making a movie and being stupid about it.
Well, I mean, she kind of... I wouldn't say she's just stupid. She's just a retard, honestly. But she didn't die, which is surprising. Or maybe she did it. Maybe she is gonna die. I don't know.
There's still time.
The house is safe. Everywhere else, not so much.
So the keys getting stuck was a happy accident that happened in rehearsals. I was like, hey, that's perfect.
That's a good idea. No one can hear her.
You're about to see Scott throw his head back because he messes up his line.
What?
It's easy to miss. They had to cut away quickly because he couldn't get the jacket on.
They're just like, you know what? This is the only footage we got. We gotta make do. I guess it's all a continual shot, so.
So these car interior shots were filmed in Sam Raimi's garage. And the garage wall is about 4 feet away from them with a black cloth draped over it. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. And you can do a lot of tricky stuff with film. If you're smart enough.
This is almost like a shot from like a video game.
Why don't they all just leave, honestly? It's like, this woman is freaking out because of some reason.
I guess they just think Ash's sister is crazy.
I guess. I don't know. Wait, what?
So what's happening here is the car is parked at an angle, and the camera is tilted to the angle of the car while the actors walk on flat ground.
Oh. Oh yeah, I see like the hair and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Clever.
I love how she leaves the car like immediately after he goes.
Yeah, I said she's like
Like determined to get.
tree raped.
Yeah.
She's gonna have like PTSD whenever she sees any kind of fauna for the rest of her life.
It's really hard to tell because it's so dark, but that is a real derelict bridge that they tore up with 2 tow trucks. The makeup artist, Tom Sullivan, had to go out over the ledge without any safety equipment to move stuff around and dress it up to make it look nice.
Make it look nice and dilapidated.
Yeah, nice and dilapidated. I don't know why, but that's not the car. That's just 2 lights they set up.
See, they make like everything real, and then the things that you think are just, oh my gosh, everything is upside down.
It's like midnight, everyone's panicking, and he's like, time to go outside and chop some wood. It's always a good time.
Real manly things.
I'll be honest, I had no idea till I watched this movie that they had earbuds back then.
That's true. Maybe they didn't have earbuds. And it's just...
You think the movie invented it? Evil Dead, just revolutionary.
It was kind of like Star Trek, and how they, like, what would be in the future?
Oh, I have no idea how they did that.
I don't know. That was just...
She flopped forward and then ended up on her back.
Yeah, that's just... Ow.
That was the sound of a knife stabbing an apple.
I really don't think the pencil has the strength to, like, break your ankle bone.
No. But, I mean, I guess it'd be enough to stab you.
Well, yeah, it would be probably to stab you, but just, like, cut her ankle off. And it's still there, too. It's indestructible.
They didn't have any padding or stuntmen at all, so the actors really just had to throw themselves around really hard to make it look good.
That sounds fun.
I mean, maybe. But I imagine they were pretty bruised by the end of filming.
Yeah.
I love how you can see the hand holding the hand.
I didn't see that.
The shots of the moon had to be matted in, and you can see a square outline around the moon.
I saw that. I was like, wait a second, that's crazy.
In Stephen King's review of the movie, he said the moon footage is an important part of the low-budget charm.
Yeah. I'd agree. So that was the sister of Ash that just went in the basement, or?
I honestly can't tell them apart. I have no idea.
Wow.
Speaking of her eyes, the contact lenses, the all-white contact lenses had to be made of glass back then. And consequently, they couldn't be worn for more than 15 minutes, and the actors couldn't see at all.
Oh my gosh. That's not terrifying at all. Just having something attached to your eyes you can't see.
And I imagine it would hurt, right?
You'd think. How would you even get that off?
Where'd that other girl go?
That's what I'm saying. I'm confused.
Because I was trying to figure out whether it
There's
was...
3 women, right?
Yes, there's 3 women.
One was a sister, and then one was a friend. The other one's girlfriend.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out who was in the cellar based on who was left, but they haven't shown the other girl.
Gotta be the sister, because she's, like, interacted with... Or maybe not, I don't know.
They haven't bothered to clean up. He's just sitting there, like, dazed.
What am I gonna do? He kind of looks like a really young, what's his name? The Star Wars, what is it? Han Solo actor?
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. You see that?
Yeah.
He looks like it.
So from this point on, a lot of the monsters are doubles. As filming ran, they had less and less of a budget, and the cast and crew would gradually leave. I mean, I think by the end of filming there was like 4 of them.
What?
And so they had all kinds of different friends and family members playing the possessed characters with just wearing wigs in their clothes.
That is...
There's Sam Raimi's arm. Hey, you got a haircut.
Oh my gosh.
See, her hair is black now.
Who was that? The girlfriend? Supposedly?
I guess.
Or was that...
How many shelves is he gonna break with his body?
It's a shelf destroyer. You just can't get up. The shelf is so heavy.
Yeah, it looks really heavy, doesn't it? That dagger is made of very small animal bones.
No.
Apparently the prop guy's area really stunk because he had all these disassembled animals.
Yeah, I can imagine. Pretty sure that's what happened with the, what was it called? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre or something? Is that what it was called? I think that was
Yeah.
where it was like all the props were basically just animal.
Yeah, there are lots of crazy stories about that one.
Yeah.
The sounds of mutilated flesh is squishing a turkey baster and wriggling like vegetables and chicken. They had fun making the sounds.
I think sound making is pretty fun. From what I've heard. Man, that thing is just
These blood effects were pretty torturous because there was no running water in the cabin, but there was electricity, so they'd have to run their hands under coffee to get the blood off.
That's
a very uncomfortable situation, yes.
Yeah.
That stuff there, that's 2% milk, because it's foggier than whole milk. They did it because they were trying to find a way to have less blood so the movie wouldn't get too harsh of a rating.
Yes, less blood. Well, you gotta spice things up with different fluids.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't work, though. Because, I mean, in most places the movie is unrated, but wherever it was, it always got, like, NC-17.
Mm.
So, they could have had more blood.
Man, she does not want to die. Got a little ragdoll going on.
Yeah, that dummy went down real hard. That leg was a big old hunk of bologna. Yeah.
Not even swinging it right, man.
He's gonna throw out his back.
Yeah.
The producer and the actress had to be trapped under the floorboards to be the dismembered bits.
Trapped under
I mean,
the
it had
floorboards.
like a whole leg sticking out. That looks so uncomfortable.
I can imagine. What am I gonna do? She's a friend of ours. Come on. She can still change.
Yeah, no offense, but I'd dismember you too, Micah.
If I acted like that, I would dismember myself as well.
You just started hitting yourself.
Like, alright. I'm acting a little too crazy.
I'm just a little fussy these days. Might as well take my hat off.
So, I don't understand. There was 3 women. Like, I'm not crazy.
There was. I'm not sure where she went.
I'm so discombobulated.
Maybe the one in front of the window disappeared? Or something?
Maybe.
Or is this the one that was in front of the window that they were looking for?
I don't know. If she doesn't pop up, then like, we might need to rewind the movie at the end because I'm just so confused.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I've seen this movie like 3 or 4 times, and
you're still just like, wait a second.
I have no idea. Okay, so they did dismember the friend. His girlfriend's somewhere else. Which means the sister is in the cellar. Okay.
It all makes
You're
sense
right.
now. She just hasn't been in the movie for like 15 minutes.
Oh, come on. No square moonshot?
I've never seen. Is that a spotlight? What is it?
Can see all the stuff they put up there.
She's going crazy.
She was just taking a nap that whole time.
Just taking a nap.
She could hear the sounds of screaming and mutilation, but
Okay.
that's alright.
I'm fine.
Cold feet isn't going to wake her up. Then animation took about an hour and a half to do, and the actress couldn't move the whole time for it to work. Once they were finished, she rolled over and vomited.
Rolled over and vomited.
Yes. Apparently staying that still for that long is kind of intense.
Nah.
He got roughed up by Shrek out there.
Shrek
Get out of my swamp!
Shrek don't want anybody in the swamp.
You say smack his wounds!
Trees.
The trees know everything.
Trees.
Maybe it was the Lorax that beat him up.
I can see that. Oh my.
No, he wants to slap her some more.
Yeah, it's much more fun.
Let's just try her wedding ring. That was not safe. That's a real shotgun.
Don't want to have that. What was it, Alex Baldwin situation?
Yeah, she doesn't want to be Baldwined.
She's going to be Baldwin.
Something that tells me that joke is not going to age well.
That ash. Give me a piece of that ash.
Boy, that ADR was really convincing.
ADR?
Audio replacement dialogue.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's a great idea. Sam Raimi, not Sam Raimi, Sam Raimi's brother, Ted Raimi, is playing the hands, and he couldn't see, so he accidentally dug into Bruce Campbell's face, and you could see real blood running past his ear there.
So realistic.
That's gotta be my favorite line in the whole movie. You bastards, why?
Because I think it's funny. Blow her head off. Might as well. Where is he going?
Oh, she's outside. It's good enough. Bye. Oh, that shot was accomplished by placing a picture of the moon behind a fish tank and pouring ink into the tank.
Man, these guys are very ingenuitive with their shots. I like it. He's dead. Stop it.
No, he's alive and totally drinking that water. Yes, Ash, I would like to go home.
Using him as a puppet. That's concerning.
Remember, she can't see anything, so she really is blindly flailing a sharp knife at him.
Well, they're committed.
Yes, hold it by the blade. That's good.
Yeah, that makes most sense. I mean, he has a shotgun. You know what I mean?
I love how he's had every chance to kill them individually,
And he's just
but now he's got like 3 of them on his hands.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I guess that's supposed to be vomit? Or
Demon fluid.
Ghost plasm?
It's that great value deadite fluid you can buy at Walmart.
Alright, let's try this again. Drags her
Was
up.
he trying to read Moby Dick before he died?
I think so. I think he really wanted to invest some time into that.
Yeah, that water gave him the extra strength. Got a few sentences in.
What did he think was going to happen just dragging her outside? It did nothing. Except give him like 2 minutes.
It's getting slightly smarter now.
Yep.
Now he's holding a real chainsaw over her that's actually active. if you look closely at the close-ups, you could see her heartbeat start to rise as the chainsaw gets closer.
Man, I would not be one of the brave actors to be like, oh yeah, just lie here while chainsaw's hovering over my chest. No.
I trust Bruce implicitly.
I don't trust him. No.
I mean, he trusts me, I trust him. He doesn't want to kill me, I don't want to die. But if accidents happen, it's for the movie.
For the greater good of the movie.
Yeah. It'll look better that way. Yeah. See, he almost made the right decision.
What? So was this the third time now?
My ashy sense is tingling.
And what is he expecting her not to do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she's gonna get up and attack you again. And she's like, I want to bury her. Because I love her.
He's really gonna take his time with this.
That's not the best shovel to be digging with. It's not a spade, I don't think. Isn't it just flat? Yep.
So right there was a happy accident. They didn't intend for it. The dirt to cover up all but his face. That was just pure luck.
A lot of little happy accidents.
Yeah, lots of luck on this movie. I think that's the way with low budget films.
Yeah. I'm shocked.
Oh, the surprise. Give him more, Bruce. Give him more.
He's like itching his ankle.
He's got to hit her a few more times. It hasn't been enough woman abuse in this movie yet.
Yeah. Definitely not. Need more. I'm wondering if there's something in the shed that you could use that'd be a lot more beneficial. What?
That's my favorite shot. It's awesome.
Close your mouth, man.
So it's really hard to tell, but it's supposed to look like she's humping him.
Yeah, I could see that.
Actually buried a time capsule 6 feet under where the trap door was.
Oh. Like movie stuff?
At the time of this recording, it has not been dug up. I don't know if that's because they don't intend to for a while, or if no one can find it.
What they put in it?
I don't know.
Some garbage. Now he gets a shotgun. Is it? Yeah.
So as I said, the gun is real, so he's shooting a dummy.
Huh.
Add that to the list of unsafe things that they did.
And if you, especially with that gun, like, you can pretty easily tell if there's like actual live ammunition in it, and then like pull the trigger so that the hammer is not on active, and then you can wave it around, and it's like the safest it's gonna get. But
Yeah.
With different weapons, it's a lot harder to tell, like mag fed or automatic, or like revolvers that have actual I think they're called like heavy triggers or something, where you can shoot just by pulling it. Like no matter what, you don't have to cock it. You don't have to cock it, so that's what Baldwin did. He had one of those revolvers.
Or maybe he meant to.
I don't know. I think he was very careless. Because, big advocate against guns, so doesn't know anything about them.
It's definitely a discussion for another time.
Let's have it right now. This is close to... He keeps opening his mouth, too. Like, it's just nasty, man.
This is a tribute to a Three Stooges short called A Plumbing We Will Go, where they mess up the plumbing in a house and there's water coming out of TVs and stuff. It's actually pretty funny. They, totally wrecked the set with water. I actually missed a shot. You remember Ash's leg wound?
Yeah.
Is ironic because Bruce sprained his ankle and he's visibly limping in quite a few scenes.
Oh. Before the ankle messing up, or?
Yeah, it was just a weird coincidence. So he's not faking the limp.
See, another actually real thing. Add to the list.
Oh, I also missed another one. The shot where he's looking up at the plumbing. It looks like the camera is facing down, but it's actually a mirror pointed at the ceiling.
So they put a mirror up there.
Yeah.
And then,
I described that badly. But yeah. I don't know why it would have been... I guess it's a time saver. I don't know.
Well, they'd have to, probably drill a hole in the floor. Or put a hole in the floor in order to get the shot. But they're filming
Perhaps.
in a basement of sorts, so... I don't know. Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah. I'm sorry I've been missing stuff, but my timestamps are incorrect.
Oh.
I don't know how that happened.
You failed.
Yes, I did. But it's okay. Thankfully, I know this movie pretty well, so I've got most of them on time. This shot was Sam Raimi hanging from the rafters.
Like Spider-Man or something.
Yeah, I imagine it was pretty uncomfortable.
Well, that was odd. Right. I wonder what kind of shell he's using. Did they shoot through that window?
Yes. Which, I mean, was ridiculously unsafe because he was shooting towards the camera.
Yeah. It must have been a slug. Because any other one would probably completely just break that window.
Mm-hmm. That sound is Sam Raimi walking in high heels. And they had to be taped to his feet because they didn't fit.
Oh my gosh.
So just imagine that picture for a moment.
I'm imagining. That's, Why did he specifically have to wear high heels and, could just... I don't know. I wonder how they punched through that door.
There's a shot earlier I missed that you folks at home can back up and see. But the floor shot that's looking up at Bruce. Bruce is not standing anywhere near the camera. He's standing on a box and they swiped a shoe across the lens. It's weird.
That's Scott.
Yes.
His nose is so odd.
He's got like a dog nose.
Yeah.
I love that sound effect.
It literally is just like a barrel of beer or something. A keg.
It's funny that we're getting all this cabin destruction because after filming in the cabin was done, Rob Tappert and Bruce Campbell used the shotgun to blow up the props, and then they carried it all out to make a bonfire that apparently got really out of hand.
A bonfire. That sounds safe.
Yeah, nice and safe.
So were they planning for there to be like sequels, or was this just a?
Nope. This was it, and despite it doing really well, it was not a breakout film for Sam Raimi.
Mm-hmm.
It just, for whatever reason, it didn't get him too noticed, and so the film he made after this did not do particularly well. And he thought, heck, if we do a sequel to Evil Dead, people will notice, and they'll be watching.
What was the second movie you made then?
Second movie? I want to say, my brain wants to say like 86 or 87. Because I do recall that each installment is made almost 10 years after the previous one. Like Army of Darkness was made in the 90s. And of course the show was the 2000s.
Alright. And so was this the first movie he made, or no? This is like...
Yes, this is his first movie.
What was it?
I believe.
What was the second movie he ever made?
I don't remember. I mean, there were lots of short films he made before this, but this is like his first feature.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this animation took Tom Sullivan 3 months to complete.
3 months?
Yeah.
What did they use? Just like claymation or whatever?
Yes. It's a combination of live action and claymation footage. See, that fire around it is real. Took a lot of overlapping and such, so it was really hard to do at the time.
Only you tossed it in the fire sooner.
Man, Tom Sullivan really did do a lot on this movie. Because he was also the makeup artist and also, like, the set dresser. Oh, oatmeal. Nice. Delicious.
What? What is... Such a weird...
It is weird, but it's kind of a cool idea.
Like, it's cool, but like, what the heck? Close your mouth! Stop screaming. You get some diseases.
He looks sticky.
Yeah, I can't imagine the feeling on that. It's like... Yeah. I don't like sticky feelings.
Me neither.
It's kind of gross.
You'll notice that's a still shot. There's no movement. It's just a singular frame.
Oh, yes. How do they keep getting these shots? Is it literally just a dude sprinting with a camera?
Yes, the camera is on 2 planks of wood with a guy on either side, and they're just running down.
I love that imagery. That's awesome. I mean, yeah, that is...
And yes, Sam ran the camera right into him. Just smack.
That's awesome.
Yeah, as if they hadn't beaten him up enough, right?
And that is the end.
But yeah, it was important to do the shot that way, because then the camera doesn't...
It's important to hit him right in the face.
Doesn't... No, I meant the previous shot of it going up, because the part of the ground that the cameras see doesn't make any movement, so it gives it that floaty look.
Yeah, and the string is like helping it being stabilized, even though there's 2 dudes sprinting.
Yeah. It's fun music.
But, so that ended in the daytime, and then the second one picked up...
Yeah, each one kind of does a little bit of a recap.
But the second one, didn't it pick up where he was still in the cabin, or something like that?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a recap in each one. They're kind of loose sequels, in a weird way.
It's not, like, right exactly what happened in the end, maybe. A little bit.
So they had the music, like, slowly becoming more echoey, because the theory was that everything in this movie dies. Including the music, apparently.
The movie is dead. Music dead.
Because, of course, the implication was that Ash dies, but that did not carry over to the sequels.
Yeah.
They're like, heck it, he's secretly awesome. Anyway, thank you for joining us on Evil Dead. I hope you enjoyed yourself and it didn't hurt too much.